Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Sean.
I'm Ryan.
And we're the Natural Gamers, and today we're going to be talking about a game that I actually didn't really know about up until a few days ago.
Never heard of it till today.
Yeah, he hadn't heard about it till today. It's called Awesomenauts.
And I would say it's pretty awesome. Well, not awesome, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's actually a pretty good game. This game has kind of an interesting little, as a sidebar type thing, like a little bit of an interesting history. About 2 days before this game was actually going to come out, the developers went bankrupt. Developer slash publisher, I believe, because I'm pretty sure it's the same company. They were like self-publishing the game. They went bankrupt, so nobody knew if this game was going to come out. And then I kind of, and I had heard about it a while ago, but I kind of, I forgot about it. Like I wasn't following it really. And then yesterday, I want to say it was yesterday or the day before, I noticed on my PlayStation Plus feed that I was getting this game for free if I wanted. It was available for download for free for PlayStation Plus users. So I always download those. I always give them a try. Why not? And I'm pretty pleasantly surprised with it. It's a very original game.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. A game. I've seen similar things, but not as we played.
Yeah, well, because basically it has the same concepts that a lot of games have, which is kind of like a protecting your base, while at the same time trying to break into other people's bases. It's kind of like a capture point, control point type stuff. Yeah. And but the kind of the cool original part of it is that it's like a 2D side scroller, and it plays like a 2D side scroller, but it's actually a really good one though. Yeah. Like a pretty decent one.
I enjoy the fighting. Probably it's really awesome because the guns and all that shit.
Yeah, well, there's so many things you can do. There's a lot of pretty much everything you can think of. All the weapons and tools that you use, they're all upgradable. Yeah. And you kind of when you pick a loadout, before you start the game, you pick out things that you're going to be able to unlock during gameplay. Yeah. Because basically what you do is you gain experience from killing and everything like that, but other than that you gain money, or what they call solar in the game, and you use that money in during the match to unlock things as you're playing. Yeah. So every time you start a new match, even if you had bought something in another match, you have to buy it again.
Not only are there different characters playing different roles, like a tank or a healer and DPS. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, no, there is. It actually encourages a team dynamic.
Yeah, team. And it does.
And if you guys don't play together,
you probably won't win. Then
you won't win. It's very clear that you have to actually play as a team. You have to kind of at least have some type of coordination about you. Yeah, well, because this is an online multiplayer game. I believe you can do private match stuff if you want, just with you and your friend, because there is a multiplayer split screen functionality, where so both of you and your friend can sit on the same couch and play together, which is cool for us, because we were pretty excited about that. Because it's, even with a lot of multiplayer games, you can't always do that, and it's really fucking annoying.
And it's such an advantage to your gameplay.
Oh yeah,
you can do so much more,
especially in a game like this. Yeah, because the more immediate your communication is, the better off you are. Yeah. The more you can, the quicker you can tell each other something, the better off you are as far as mode of attack and stuff. Yeah. And okay, I'm doing this. This thing I just destroyed this, and you go and destroy the next fortification. And
it's relatively super simple.
It's very simple, but in depth at the same time. Yes, it really kind of is.
Your character is in depth, what he can do, and you said, you can upgrade your weapons.
There's kind of if you spent a lot of time with this game, there would be a lot to actually master, if you want to call it that, because it's simple enough that I think anybody could pick it up and play it right away, but the more time you spend with it, the more you're gonna get out of it.
Yeah, because you playing with higher level people, I think you level up within the game you're on, you're in, you know what I mean?
Well, though, I think there's an overall level up system where you're unlocking these abilities for purchase,
and new characters
and things like that. And then there's in-game leveling up, which I think really kind of more has to do with when you're buying stuff and the upgrades that you can buy and stuff.
That might be very true. Because you'll see someone, the same character as you, on the other team, like destroying your team.
Just like destroying.
And you're like, why can't I do this? Like,
yeah. Well, it's just because you haven't like unlocked it. Because like in game, you get rewarded in game with like the money, the solar stuff, which allows you to buy better, basically like. I don't know what you would call it, like assets or whatever for your character.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the assets, like you know, they're kind of used like most games are nowadays, where they have like kind of a buff system. Like they took that. Most games have taken that stuff from like kind of the MMO world. Whereas like you use your magic or asset or skill or whatever, and you gotta wait a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's like a cooldown time.
It's a cooldown time. And yeah, but I mean, overall, it was definitely worth checking out.
It's definitely worth a free.
Yeah, if you have PlayStation Plus, it's free for the entire month of May, I believe. And I think you would be foolish not to at least just go check it out.
Yeah.
Just
you
go try it.
If you want.
Yeah, I was very, very pleasantly surprised.
I was too. It was pretty good.
It's a good like team game. It's fun. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun playing together and like
I'd probably
just shouting and be like, "You son of a bitch! God damn you, break a fall!"
Yeah, you suck.
There was one guy we were playing with, and his screen name was Breakerfall, and he was terrible.
Totally bringing us down. But me and Sean rose to the occasion, and
I mean, we played for about an hour and a half, and I think we're like 3-2. What for like record?
Yeah.
Record wins and losses, 3-2 out of the matches. I don't know, but like I think this is actually something we'll probably revisit.
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
I will.
We'll probably actually play more of it later on tonight, because this is game night here at the Casa del Natural Gamer.
Natural Gamer Cave.
Yow! All right, well I think that's gonna about do it. Unless you have any like final thoughts, any like final things you want to say, impart to our audience.
Nope.
They don't mean anything to you.
Thank you.
No wisdom.
Probably
games.
No, I have nothing to say.
No. Well, this is totally worth checking out. It's got a great sense of humor. It's got a great art style. It's got a great gameplay like style. It's familiar but unique at the same time. And I hope that people go out and check out this game. And I hope that there's a community gets built for it, because I think it's worthy.
I want it to survive. That's my add-on. I want it to survive.
It's worthy of a community, so I hope everybody goes and checks it out. Anyways, I'm Sean.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're the Natural Gamers, and we will talk to you next time we have something to talk about. Awesome.
Nuts.